and then horrible things happen, and of course he has to, things get a little bit sour again. But it's a big theme of our season is identity, and Oliver being comfortable with the person that he is.
Okay. Will his relationship with Roy kind of help him be a little bit more goofy?
That has been my favorite part of season 3 so far.
Yeah.
The relationship between Colton's character and my character. We are in a really good spot. We're in a big brother, little brother spot, and we have been trying to find, little moments where I do everything short of like giving him a noogie. So that's been cool. But the Oliver Roy relationship has really evolved.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey.
So my question for you is, I have a sibling, I have a younger sibling who wasn't able to make it here today to see you, and he's a huge fan. And his birthday's coming up in a few weeks.
Cool.
I was wondering if I could get a short video recording of you just saying happy birthday to him. His name's Adam.
His name's Adam?
Yeah.
Is your camera ready? Hey, Adam. You ready? Adam, what birthday is it for him?
It's his 22nd.
Okay, so I'm gonna say happy birthday, and then when she points the camera towards you guys, everyone say happy birthday, okay? Adam, happy 22nd birthday, right, friends?
Happy birthday!
Oh boy, it's all downhill from here, Fran. Thank you very much.
Alright, back on there. Hi Stephen, my name is Krishna, and wow, this is amazing. I'm really shaking right now. My question was, you know how Batman has the Arkham games? I wanted to know if Arrow would be doing something like that, and my birthday is coming up. I would love for you to do something like that too for me. Are you ready?
Well, happy birthday to you, absolutely. And on the video game front, I got to voice Green Arrow in Justice Gods Among Us. By the way, I'm sure that it was done, but did Green Arrow really have to be lying on the ground between Superman and Batman on the cover? Really? People ask me to sign it all the time. I'm like, come on, man. That was really cool. I voiced Green Arrow in another video game that's coming up, which is pretty cool. But we don't have our own video game yet, and I think it would be great. I get asked the question enough, but I feel like it would be popular. So hopefully now with the Flash, and hopefully it does really well, and we can build the Arkham style game for Oliver Queen. You guys would like it, right? I'm on it. I'm working on it.
Make it happen. Okay, back on to the left.
Hi, I'm a huge fan, and my question is, why do you choose to manage your own social media and not get someone else to do it?
Question, that's good.
That is a good question, and I didn't set out to do it this way, but I feel like if there is not an authenticity to social media these days, because you're doing things that other people do. I happen to have a Facebook page. Anybody can have a Facebook page. Anyone can have an outlet. Anyone can have a YouTube channel. Anyone can have a Twitter account. So if you're not being authentic, if you're not representing you, people can tell. And I never made the decision. It's just something that I enjoy. And then the major catalyst was I was reading an article on George Clooney in Esquire magazine over Christmas break. And it was all about how George Clooney basically said, if you're a celebrity and you have Twitter, you're an idiot. And he is defined by being unreachable. So I thought, okay, that's one end of the spectrum. What if I try the other? What if I try to be reachable? What if I talk directly back and with people? What if I ask people questions? And I feel like we're just at the tip of the iceberg. You know, I made this decision when I had, you know, just a little less than 500,000 friends on Facebook, and that was, you know, 8 months ago, and now we have 2.5 million. So hopefully it keeps growing like that, because I feel like, you know, I feel like our ability to influence, I mean, there are things that have happened on the show because of the fan base. And I know what those things are because people were able to get in touch with me. So I think that it's the model for any public person in 2014.
It's an honor to meet you. I got to get a picture with you yesterday. It was pretty good. Just for all the Canadian fans here, I know you've done it on Facebook and it kind of put me on the spot here, but do you mind doing the Arrow intro for everybody here?
They love when you do this.
Yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, except I always get mixed up between, oh, I'm not taking this shit off. It happened one time, because I was guilted into it by a kid in front of like 7,000 people, okay? So if you want to see me take my shirt off on a panel, access YouTube. There you go. Yeah, I'll do it for you, man. My name is Oliver Queen. For 5 years, I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Now I'm returning. This is where I was getting messed up. I can't be the man that I once was. To honor my friend's memory, I must be someone else. I must be something else. Previously on Arrow. Work on that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to pick which one I know, and I'm gonna have to work on it because I've been embarrassed now twice that I've forgotten it.
No, that's
All right.
good. Speaking of the island, at the end of season 2, we see you in Hong Kong.
That's
so
right.
Are we going to see flashbacks to Feel the Island still, or is this all Hong Kong now?
Well, we know from watching the show that Oliver eventually ends up back on the island.
Yeah.
But our third season is very much the Hong Kong chapter of the show, and it's really cool. It adds a different element to the show. You know, it makes my life a little bit easier because we don't actually have to film the island sequences. The biggest bad, but it's not as bad. It's still pretty bad. And I'm really enjoying it so far. We've shot we've shot 5 episodes now, but of those 5 episodes, only 3 episodes are my flashbacks, which is another wrinkle for the show this year. I mean, last year we had a Diggle-centric episode, the Suicide Squad, and we got to see Diggle's backstory, and that's, I think, when people realize that it doesn't always have to be Oliver's flashback. So as a result, when we do a flashback story, it's no longer filler. It's all really important, crucial stuff.
First off, I just want to say it's Rachel Cole, not Raza Cole.
Yeah.
So,
I know. Nissa calls her father Raish, but unfortunately I wasn't around when it was established, and it's Roz.
well, when you show
Unless he shows up and I'm like, hey Roz, and he goes, Raish!
And my question is, what is Arrow's martial art, and do you train yourself?
So you know, that's actually, you know, Oliver is learning a particular type of martial art this year, and also one of the cool things that we're going to do this year is we have never in the present day seen Oliver learn anything new, except for maybe how to smile more. And in terms of combat, Oliver is going to learn something new this year, which I'm excited about. And for me, I've done some jujitsu, but you know, in general, it's just if fighting on screen was a martial art, and I feel like it is because there is a technique to it, that would be what I train in. You know, how do you throw a punch that doesn't actually hit someone in the face, but it looks like it hits someone in the face. That's what I train in. Thanks, man.
Other than Slade and Merle, what was your most favorite villain to face?
Slade and Merlin and the Count. Yeah, I loved Seth Gable. And I told that story, I always talk about people in the past tense. I love Seth Gable. And he's got his show Salem now, which is really cool, and gets to grow an awesome beard, which is even better. And I told that story earlier about focus pullers. The Count was this crazy guy, and so the focus puller would try to pull focus, but every once in a while, randomly, Seth would just go like that, and that pulls you out of focus. So I would actually walk up to our focus puller on the 8 camera, either Sean or Paul, and I'd be like, "Hey man, I just read the script." And he'd be like, "Oh yeah?" And I go, "Eagle's coming back." True story.
Now, we're actually going to see a new Vertigo, right? In season 3.
Yeah.
Is that Peter Stormare?
Yes, it is. Peter Stormare is playing. He's playing Count Vertigo.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
I don't know, but I've just always that scene in that movie where they're chopping up a body. I'm always just terrified by him.
Well, he's a terrifying man.
Yeah.
I can speak from first-hand experience.
Yeah.
One of the cool things, though, is I found out when he came on that he's a big fan of the show.
Oh yeah.
You know, actors that I'm fans of, that are big fans of the show, I'm always like, that's just really cool, man. It's just, I become a fan right then.
Hi, Stephen. My question is, now that we're going into season 3, I'm wondering, is there anything you'd like to see Oliver do that he hasn't done before?
Anything that I'd like to see Oliver do that he hasn't done before?
Felicity.
There are children here.